NCTV45's Newswatch for Sunday, November 20th. We got some great news stories ahead for you, but first, let's take a look at these great sponsors.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
And welcome back. So first, to kick off this news watch, we're going to give a shout out to those people who have birthdays today. Michelle Ross, Lisa Nacera, Courtney Flannery Scalza, Michelle Biondi, Jared Fleo, and Jason Budai. Happy birthday to all you guys out there. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake today. And for our news stories today, Agriculture Secretary shops local in York for a PA-preferred Thanksgiving celebration. Today, Agriculture Secretary Russell Redding and First Lady of Agriculture Nita Redding shopped local at York Central Market House for a PA-preferred family Thanksgiving celebration. Shopping locally and looking for the PA-preferred checkmark directly supports Pennsylvania family farms and supports jobs and the economy right where you live, said Secretary Redding. As we spend time with our loved ones, giving thanks for the season and harvest, we share our gratitude to the farmers and agriculture workers who fill our dinner tables this holiday season and every day. PA Preferred encourages shoppers to check for the check to ensure that they are taking home trusted products that were grown or produced in Pennsylvania. The program's new website, launched earlier this fall, enables users to easily search for PA-preferred vendors in their neighborhoods, learning the stories of Pennsylvania farmers and agribusinesses and the products they offer. According to the USDA, Pennsylvania ranks second in the nation for the number of farms that sell directly to consumers. Consumers can shop directly for more than 6,400 farms and enjoy agritourism activities at more than 700 farms operating pick-your-own pumpkins and Christmas trees this holiday season. Foods found in a traditional Thanksgiving meal are produced and harvested abundantly by Pennsylvania farmers annually, including more than 6 million turkeys, 100 million pounds of pumpkins, and 160 million pounds of potatoes. Shoppers can find Pennsylvania products by looking for the PA Preferred logo in grocery stores, seeking and supporting Pennsylvania's farmer veterans, shopping at local farmers markets or on farm stands, visiting artisans of the PA culinary trails, and using the PA produce guide to purchase in-season produce. Donating to a local food bank helps families in need and supports agriculture. Find an organization in your area and learn how to volunteer or donate at agriculture.pa.gov/food security. To find more ways to support Pennsylvania agriculture and buy local, visit papreferred.com. Photos and video of the event can be found at pacast.com. That is all we have for that story. So remember to shop locally to support some small local businesses in Pennsylvania. And now we were going to get to the Cedar Sports Corner Report, where you're going to get your NFL slate for this Sunday.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at your NFL slate for this Sunday. As for your Thursday night game, the Tennessee Titans took on the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, which led to a 27-17 Tennessee victory. Ryan Tannehill threw for 333 yards in his return. Derrick Henry ran for 87, and Treylon Burks was the receiving leader of that game with 111 yards. Christian Watson also caught 2 touchdowns for the Green Bay Packers. As for your Sunday slate for 1 o'clock, Chicago takes on Atlanta on Fox in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Cleveland travels to Buffalo, but they will not be traveling to Buffalo as there will be 6 feet of snow. They will be playing that game at Ford Field in Detroit. Philadelphia travels to Indianapolis at Lucas Oil on 1 o'clock on CBS. New York goes to New England at 1 o'clock on CBS. The New York Jets, LA goes to New Orleans, 1 o'clock on Fox. Detroit goes to the New York Giants at 1 o'clock. Carolina goes to Baltimore, 1 o'clock on Fox. Washington goes to Houston at 1 p.m. on Fox. And for your 4:05 slate, the Las Vegas Raiders will travel to Denver to take on the Broncos on Fox. And the Dallas Cowboys travel to Minnesota to take on the Vikings, 4:25 on CBS. Also on Sunday at 4:25, your hometown Pittsburgh Steelers will host the Cincinnati Bengals on CBS. And to cap off your Sunday slate, Kansas City travels to LA to take on the Chargers at 8:20 on NBC. To cap off your week 11, the San Francisco 49ers travel to Arizona on Monday Night Football at 8:15 on ESPN. Your teams on bye this week are the Miami Dolphins, Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Jacksonville Jaguars. That's your Week 11 NFL slate. We're going to take a quick time out. Why don't you enjoy some great food from these sponsors?
The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
And welcome back. Now, we just talked about buying locally for your produce and Thanksgiving food. Wolf Administration urges caution during holiday season, offers safety tips to avoid accidental fires while cooking. Pennsylvania Acting Insurance Commissioner Michael Humphreys, Department of Health Acting Secretary and Pennsylvania Physician General Dr. Denise Johnson, and Pennsylvania Acting State Fire Commissioner Charles McGarvey today joined Harrisburg Fire Bureau officials to offer safety advice for the upcoming holiday season. This holiday, as we gather to celebrate with loved ones, safety for yourself, your family, and your home should be a top priority, said Acting Commissioner Humphreys. In the event of an unfortunate accident, homeowners insurance and renters insurance will cover certain damages, but it is best to follow safety guidelines to ensure that the worst does not happen in the first place. We will urge you this holiday season to use caution when cooking to avoid potentially dangerous situations, prevent costly repairs, and have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Every year, home chefs, go into their kitchens on Thanksgiving to make a delicious meal with turkey, often the centerpiece of the holiday. However, this is not without risk. As U.S. Fire Department reports, the average number of reported residential building fires on Thanksgiving is more than double, 2.3 times more, the average number of fires in residential buildings on all other days. The average of 2,300 house fires occurs nationwide on Thanksgiving, causing fatalities, injuries, and $26 million in property loss. In case the worst does occur, however, homeowners insurance policies will cover items like the structure of a home, personal belongings, and liability protection for injury to guests. However, filing a property damage claim may raise the homeowner's insurance premium, and the homeowner will be responsible for paying any deductible on the policy out of pocket. It is also important to note that if someone rents belongings will not be covered unless there is a renter's insurance policy. Landlord's insurance will likely cover the building, but not any personal contents. Many Thanksgiving home fires are due to deep frying accidents. For some, deep frying a turkey can be a tasty alternative to the traditional oven roasted method. But fryers pose significant risk to personal safety and property without the proper safety measures in place. Cooking fires remain a persistent and all too common cause of house fires, resulting in significant damage and cost for those who experience them, said Commissioner McGarvey. These incidents peak every year with the Thanksgiving holiday. Turkey fryers and inattentive cooking are consistently listed as the leading cause of house fires. As a physician, I would also like to stress the importance of ensuring our safety while we prepare our upcoming holiday meals, because unfortunately, foodborne illnesses are common, but fortunately, they are preventable with proper measurements, said Dr. Johnson. I encourage residents to clean, separate, cook, and chill their food in order to prevent themselves and others from getting sick. Here are some tips to keep families, guests, and property safe. Read the turkey fryer owner's manual thoroughly for proper setup and safety tips. Make sure the turkey is completely thawed before frying. Hot oil and ice water do not mix. Use the correct amount of oil. Overfilling fryers increase the likelihood of oil spilling out of the pot or hitting the burner, causing flames to engulf the entire unit. Never leave the fryer unattended. Many fryers lack thermostats to prevent overheating. Do not deep fry your turkey inside your garage, on your porch or deck, or inside your home. Have an all-purpose fire extinguisher nearby. Never use water to extinguish an oil fire. Keep children and pets away from all cooking surfaces. Use proper hand protection. Lids and handles of the cooking pot get dangerously hot, posing severe burning hazards. Ensure full attention is dedicated to cooking. Do not consume alcohol while cooking. Visit osfc.pa.gov/BeFireSafePA for more seasonal fire tips and turkey fryer fact sheet. For additional resources regarding homeowners or renters insurance, visit www.insurance.pa.gov or call the Insurance Department's Consumer Services Bureau at 1-877-881-6388. For more information to avoid foodborne illnesses, visit health.pa.gov/foodborne/illness. Media contacts Paul Vizzetti, Lindsay Brickell, and Mark O'Neill. So, as the holiday season is upcoming, please make sure you are safe with all your cooking methods. And speaking of cooking, I shouldn't say that. Speaking of Thanksgiving, the weather drops, and we're going to take a look at what you have upcoming.
Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, cities, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Pizza. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs. Whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Citi-Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1550.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. After last night's low of 17 degrees, let's take a look at how your Sunday is looking. Now, you're going to see here on the national radar that there's some serious cloud cover coming over, and we're probably not going to see a lot of sun coming up. And as you can see in the local radar, in the bottom right, looks a little spotty as well. So after last night's low of 17, Sunday's going to feature a chance of snow showers mainly before 8 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 30, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Chance of snow is 30%. Sunday night's going to be mostly clear with a low around 18. Monday sunny with a high near 43. Monday night mostly clear with a low around 23. Tuesday sunny with a high near 46. Tuesday night is going to be mostly cloudy with a low around 26. Wednesday is going to be mostly sunny with a high near 50. Wednesday night mostly cloudy with a low around 31. Thanksgiving Day is going to be mostly cloudy with a high near 47. Thanksgiving night is going to be mostly clear and some clouds with a low around 25. And your Friday is going to be mostly clear with a high around 45. So the temperature's dropping. Although it says that it's going to be sunny, it's not going to feel like it's going to be sunny, and it's going to be pretty cold on your Thanksgiving weekend. Now, let's take a look at these great sponsors who would like to hear from you.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget They have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
And welcome back. We got one more story for you today. Gaming Control Board reports gaming revenue for October. iGaming revenue hits an all-time high. The Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board reported today that the combined total revenue generated from all forms of gambling, along with fantasy contests during October 2022 was $45,238,963, an increase of 5.71% compared to revenue generated in October 2021. Sources of gaming revenue regulated by the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board include slot machines, table games, internet gaming, sports wagering, fantasy contests, and video gaming terminals. The board has posted separate reports for these type of gaming on its website at https://gamingcontrolboard.pa.gov/. So that is all for your news stories today. We're going to take one more quick break and we'll be right back.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
And welcome back. And that is going to do it for your news on this Sunday, November 20th. Have a happy Thanksgiving holiday weekend to everyone coming up. And just remember, Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, why that is Nctv45. Have a great Sunday, everyone, and we'll see you.